Get the free song sheet for this song when you head over to musicalmama.com/subscribe and sign up for my newsletter. There's a grand tradition of folk singers and musicians repurposing a melody to create a new song. One that you might have heard of is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, the ABCs, and Baa Baa Black Sheep. Those are 3 songs that all share one melody. Today I'm going to play a song that shares a melody with the Crawdad Song. This Train is Bound for Glory has a very sort of fast-paced, almost raucous kind of feel to it, whereas the Crawdad Song feels light and easy breezy and kind of gives me that summer feeling. So you'll notice even though we're using the same combination of chords and the same melody, we can create a very different feel. I formatted the song using the Nashville number system, and be sure to check out the resources I'll link to if that's a new concept for you, but it uses the 1, 4, and 5 chords, and I'm going to play it in the key of A. That means I'm going to use A as my 1 chord. I'm going to use D as my 4 chord, and I'm going to use E7 as my 5 chord. If you want to be able to play this song in other keys, go check out my ukulele chord chart. It is formatted using the number system, which makes it really easy to change the key of a song, and it shows you the popular combinations of chords for the 5 most popular keys for music to be set in. Let's take a look at the first verse of the song and see where those chord changes occur. Now this song is only made up of verses, so we don't have any choruses or other parts to worry about, and if you can memorize the chord progression for the first verse, you will be good to go for the entire song. Now, like almost every other song, this song begins and ends on the 1 chord, and I'm playing in the key of A, so A is my 1 chord. And I'm going to sing the whole first line and most of the second line. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. And then we see that 5, that means we change to E7. This train. And then we switch back to A. This train is bound for glory. And then for that next line, we switch to D. Whenever I switch from A to D back to A again, I will leave my middle finger where it is, and I will add my ring and pinky fingers to make the D chord shape. None gonna ride it but the righteous and the holy. And then we go back to A. This train is, and then we go to E7 for our 5. Bound for glory, and then we end on the A. This train. Now for the last line of the verses, you can either say what was mentioned in the verse, or you can end every verse by saying this train is bound for glory, this train. And what I often do on that last line, instead of saying this train is bound for glory, this train, I'll often do this train, oh this train. And that is something that I got in the habit of doing after I heard Johnny Cash's version of Chattanooga Sugar Babe. Chattanooga Sugar Babe is a not so family friendly song that also shares a melody with This Train is Bound for Glory and the Crawdad Song. So you might want to go check that out on your own. I probably won't be posting a tutorial for that one because I try to keep things pretty family friendly over here on my channel. You can play the song with the strumming or finger picking pattern of your choice. I'm going to play it with a basic down-up strum with some mutes on the 2 and the 4. So it's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That little muting thing I'm doing has the unfortunate name of chucking. And chucking just means that we're using our wrist and forearm to press down on the strings to mute the sound. You want to let your finger brush against the strings and then quickly bring your arm down onto the strings to quiet them. So, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up. If this is something that's new to you, you of course are going to want to practice it all by itself for quite a while until you really have the muscle memory down and you can do it without thinking quite so hard. And then you can try to incorporate the chord changes, and then you can try playing it along with me for this song. and I might get a little sloppy because of the chair that I chose to sit in and the fact that I don't have a strap. So my uke's being a little slippery. So that's what I'm going to strum, and I'm going to play through 4 verses, and I just picked and chose the verses that I wanted to sing today. There are so many recordings of this song that I encourage you to seek those out, pick and choose the verses that you like best, or of course you could always make up your own. So I will play through these 4 verses, and then I will end the song by repeating the first verse. This song is a lot of fun to play fast, but I'm going to play it a little bit slower so that you can try to hear my strumming a little bit better. Are you ready to play? This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, none gonna ride it but the righteous and the holy. This train, oh, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, no two-bit hustlers, no midnight ramblers. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't pay no transportation, this train. This train don't pay no transportation, this train. This train don't pay no transportation, no Jim Crow and no discrimination. This train don't pay no transportation, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning. Don't you know that a new day is dawning? This train, oh, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, none gonna ride it but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory, this train. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with somebody that you make music with. And of course, you should head over to musicalmama.com where you can find my chord charts, my books, and all kinds of free resources and song downloads like this one. Thanks for watching.